Live from Fire Pro, it's WrestleMania! Featuring the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar? And Roman Reigns. Will Roman be crowned? But more importantly, will the crowd accept him? They've tried year after year after year. Will people finally accept the Samoan, the big dog? AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, the dream match no one thought would ever happen, is happening. How did this happen? Is AAA responsible? How about Triple H? Not even considering AAA. Will anyone care about the Randy Orton match? Probably because Rusev's in it. We're going to be simulating the WrestleMania 34 card using Fire Pro World, the hipster's choice for wrestling games. Let's get started. Hello and welcome, Jeremy B. That's right, the big dog. You gotta get ready for big dog. How about this that was a theme from WrestleMania the early years. How about this theme? The WrestleMania 10 theme. One of my favorites. So cheesy, so 90s. Oh my God. It's Rusev Day. Happy Rusev Day. Happy WrestleMania Day. Happy Rusev Day. Happy everything day for you. First up, we are going to have a singles match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. I love what Alexa Bliss does. She's got the best facials. The only thing I don't like that she does is every time she gets punched, she always goes like this. She's always looking for blood. There's no blood there, Alexa. There's no blood. You don't need to check 7 times. Don't do it. It's really irritating. But she's so good in the ring. The way she steps on people. Every move she does is influenced. And she's, she's not like the greatest worker in the world, but she's very athletic and she's learning all the time. As Attack, Ted Belcher told you about us. Hey, Ted's a wonderful guy. We love Ted. He always brings an extremely unique viewpoint. There's Nia Jax. Let's put in Alexa Bliss. Why are the friends fighting each other? I think they could have built this up a lot more, but they didn't. But what are you going to do? It's WrestleMania. People got to get on that card. Were you going to have Alexa versus Asuka? No, you were not. Nobody Asuka'd for that. Let's see how long this match takes. I put the CPU on level 4. Let's have a look. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. There we go. Ooh, I could play their themes, but I really don't want to get the whole video, banned from everything. Because I think I'm going to like this video. There we go. That's close enough. Nia Jax, the unstoppable force. I think Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss is going to be a great match because you've got. She looks way more like Charlotte. This is using the Steam Workshop characters. Because Alexa is really good at being a chicken poop heel. She's good at being a coward. And Nia Jax is going to be really strong. She's going to be chasing her. I think they're going to come up with a lot of interesting spots in that sense. And I also think, Alexa Bliss whipping her to the Irish ropes. Oh! That would be an amazing spot I don't think we're going to see. Nia Jax going for a pop-up powerbomb, going straight into a Hurricane Rana, or as Scott Steiner would say, Frankensteiner. Remember when Sasha Banks busted Alexa's nose in NXT? Oh, don't you love a random busting? How about when Alexa Bliss did that, I've popped my arm out of the socket. That looked really good. I thought that looked fantastic. You guys a fan of Fire Pro? I used to really love Fire Pro Wrestling for the Super Nintendo and had it for the PS2 as well. I still think nothing beats Revenge, WrestleMania 2000, and No Mercy on the N64. I almost bought WWE 2K18 last night. It's on sale right now. It's $40. But I don't know. I mean, the reviews on those games are just so terrible. I haven't enjoyed one for a long time. You guys excited for some WrestleMania? I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, I have to play a music gig tonight. So I'm going to have to probably watch it when I get home or in the morning. Or who knows, maybe it'll get canceled. Maybe the cafe I play at will get blown up by the terrorists today. And I won't have to do it. Ooh, a big leg drop from Nia. That would knock Alexa out. Alexa misses with a kick. Nia Jax, some technical wrestling. This is going to be like kind of an Andre the Giant versus Ric Flair. A more athletic Ric Flair. I think that's kind of what Alexa Bliss reminds me of. She's just going to be... It's going to be great. Listen to that ring. Get that tack, tack, tack. You bought it and played it for 10 minutes. Man. The problem is that they want to put it out every single year. You can't make a good game every single year. And they've never gotten... Oh, Alexa Bliss with an eye poke. That just made the big woman mad. Don't go after Nia Jax's eyes. Those are her best asset. She's got those wonderful eyes. That's just quite a beautiful lady, Nia Jax. So the last ones. Ooh, that was a sweet move. Kind of like a sit-down spine buster. Misses with the forearm. Yeah. I know, I would like to do that. I mean, I gotta work tonight, but then I think, alright, if we do that, it'd be fun. Then what? Then you bring in like a bunch of people that like wrestling. You go, alright, by the way, we're probably never doing that again. I love watching wrestling. It takes a lot of commitment, though. Oh, going toe-to-toe, yeah? Alexa Bliss wins the toe-to-toe? What a realistic game we have here. Knee to the face. You're not going to win over there, Alexa. You're not going to win over there. Oh, fails in the powerbomb. This is completely unrealistic. Who's making these characters? And then they would probably... What do you call it? Well, they'd block it. What you can do is I could do, like, just myself watching WrestleMania. You're watching WrestleMania on the network or however you watch it. Oh, break her in half, Nia Jax! I like that color scheme, that black and gold. Which looks like a super space karate master. What's she gonna do? Total miss. They always miss on that stuff. Wow, Alexa. I love Alexa with the double knee drops. Oh, slapping hard. Really like, oh, a knee right to the face. Actually, that's bad bad commentator etiquette. You should never say, oh. You guys ever play this game? It's pretty decent. Not as good a revenge, though. You make it private, but then it would be private. It'd be a Discord only kind of thing. Or, yeah, only people in the know would know. Yeah, it's, or what you could do is I could just do like a stream where I'm watching and, you know, just say, all right, go. It's live and you're watching live. That could work. But I definitely think I'm playing tonight. I'll double check. I'll send them a message right now and say, by the way, am I playing tonight? Because maybe I won't have to go. This game's on your wish list? You know, this game gets wrestling, and it loves wrestling. Ever since they first came out with Fire Pro, it's great for customizing. You can go to the Steam Workshop, you download people's creations of these wrestlers, or you can spend time doing it. It's a little lacking in features, even though it came out in early access, I think, a year ago. It was one of the first games I ever streamed. But it needs more. It needs to have... you need to be able to set up pay-per-views. You need to be able to set up... What they should do is they should really cater to the online community that would watch like a virtual federation. And they need to go from there. But they're not, unfortunately. So, oh, technical flippy luchador wrestling we got going on here between Nia and Alexa. Ha! She would totally do that. Close fist, ref! What are you doing? Nia unfazed. Oh! Hard knee right to the inside thigh. Trying to get the big woman off her feet. Wonder if they'll ever have Nia Jax against women. The problem with this game is that, although the timing of the grapples is an interesting feature, it means that every single time the two wrestlers come together, they do the same grapple, and it's all about timing. So you can't really get an advantage on somebody. You know, you can't really string together a bunch of moves. Countered it again. So I wonder who's doing... Oh my god, a 2 count for Alexa Bliss. Hasn't even cheated. And I would like it if there were more ways you could really cheat. Haven't really encountered that. They see that guy in this... There's like an Eddie Guerrero looking guy holding a sign that says, "It's cool." It's cool. Reminds me of Macho Man saying, "World of Mega Powers, and it's cool. Ooh, yeah, dig it, bring it in, bring it out. Don't you think too much about it, that's the way it is, this day, that day, every day." Alexa Bliss going for the big pin. Not even hooking the leg. Can't you get 3? 2.9. Let the shoulder up. This'll finish you off. Brutalizing her. Alexa Bliss. Team stream where all it is a sim promotion. It's quite cool to put all the time into it for the commentators. Yeah. I mean, that's what we used to do when I first discovered emulators. I would get like the Japanese version of Fire Pro X, I think it was called, and play on the Super Nintendo. And you couldn't really understand any of the text, but you could still get in the matches. And we would sim stuff all the time, and we'd have like, my buddy would keep stats. Juventud Guerrero was like the 5-time champion, always beat the Giant. And it was just fun, just to see what would happen with it. But yeah, still for me, nothing has ever beat the N64 trifecta of games. Oh! Alexa Bliss's finisher. Will this put her? She's going up again. Will she get it? No, she doesn't. Nia Jax is up, but too tired to capitalize. Alexa Bliss goes back for a grapple. Nia Jax, will she capitalize on this? Throws Alexa down. Now the big woman's going up top. Oh, a big splash from the big woman. Could anyone survive that? Alexa Bliss is back. Snapped right back into action. Nia Jax too tired to pull off a move, but just summons the last bit of strength to throw shoulder down. The crowd is freaking out. They want Nia to win. A huge clothesline from hell. Both women barely able to stand. A Samoan drop. Could this be it? She picks her up away from the ropes. Throws her outside. And points to her head. Both women using 3 seconds to catch their wind. Misses a big punch. I want to get that No Mercy mod set up, but it's too complicated for me. Oh, a huge smash. Jumps at her. Clubs her down. I love those jawbreakers. That's the coolest move. Alexa Bliss going to go for a finisher one more time. Near the ropes. Come on, Alexa, use your brain. Too tired to even drag Nia to the right spot, but again, who could? It would be hard enough for her to drag her with full strength. At this point in the match, Alexa's not going to be able to move that big body. Shawn Michaels' first finisher, side suplex. Another huge leg drop. I always think it's funny when the big people drop the big leg drop, because it always looked like that was the smallest part of their body. Like when Yokozuna would drop his big leg drop, but that was the lightest part of his body. What a butt drop. That's a bonsai drop. Then you see when he lands on jobbers. Oh my god, looks like he killed them. The crowd getting fired up for this. Throws her into the corner. Gonna go for a big splash. Misses it. This could be Alexa's opportunity. A little baby splash off the top. Picks her up. Flipping dropkick to the back of the spine. That could paralyze her. Another dropkick. Alexa Bliss using that athleticism, that volleyball background. Another pop-up powerbomb put into a Hurricane Rana. Could this be it? Another 2.9. These girls don't know when to quit. Oh yeah, man. The greatest time ever when you had an N64 when you were a kid, to have 3 or 4 people come over for a sleepover and you knew you were going to be playing N64 wrestling all night. Long battle royals. Just the greatest. Alexa Bliss, can she put her away here? Another splash and a pin. She's away from the ropes. Nia Jax is bleeding. Another 2.9. Jax is losing a lot of blood. That's going to wear someone down. I don't care how big you are. You lose that much blood. Alexa waiting for her to get up. A splash from the top to a standing Nia Jax. Well, that momentum. Alexa Bliss uses Jax's momentum, her size, in the win, pushing her down. Alexa Bliss can't even celebrate. She's so tired. Oh, you know what? I want to play Bliss's music so good. I want to play it so bad, it's so good, but I don't want to get a YouTube strike. I don't want to get it blocked. 20 minutes. That was 20 minutes? Oh, 20 game minutes. Diving body attack from Alexa Bliss. Wow. What a match. Let's see. WrestleMania 13 instrumental. Same. That's the same one. All right. That was fantastic. Nia Jax. Let's see who's up next. Let's go. Charlotte Flair and Asuka. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus KO and Sami Zayn. Yeah, let's do that one. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus the two funniest guys in wrestling today. All right, what is that? Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. You would infuse the tournaments. Shane O'Mac. Hip hopping away. Shane and... I hope this is a tag match. I've got it set up. And Daniel Bryan. It'll be nice to see them. Daniel Bryan back in action for WrestleMania. Hopefully this is a regular tag and it's not going to be some weird... This might take a really long time. I might turn the CPU down to like 1 so it goes faster. Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn. Where's old Sammy? Stop defaulting to SWA. Nobody wants to use your non-wrestler wrestlers. Even has a stupid dance, yeah. I hate Shane McMahon's punches. And I also hate that he's booked to be a better wrestler and a better fighter than professional wrestlers half his age. I think it's stupid. All right, let's put their CP level. Let's try 1, see what happens there. Speed. It'll jack up the speed a bit. All right, hopefully this is a tag match. Tornado? No. No, tornado. Where's KO? Oh, I think I replaced him with Sammy. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Shane McMahon jumps off big objects. Good for you. But also, the thing is, Shane doesn't have to wrestle day in and day out at house shows. So he can be an idiot. He can jump off of the moon and land and hurt himself, and then he can just go recover. You know, he's fine. Hopefully this is a tag match. Daniel Bryan. All right, Daniel B. Lay the beats. Sweet Beats. Sweet Beats is here, the American Dragon. Here comes the money. Shane McMahon. Jumping around. What's up, New Orleans? He's also terrible on the mic, too. Watch him sweating and stuttering his way through promo. Like, get off TV, man. Although, he's pretty smart. He had, he looks pretty good. That looks like Shane McMahon. He had actually tried to... Although the King of the Ring match with Kurt Angle was fantastic. Yeah, he's had some good matches for sure. But they need, I think they need to book him a little differently. Like when he was going... When he fought AJ Styles at last WrestleMania, or whatever that was, 2 WrestleManias ago, I thought... What they should do is... He should try to wrestle, right? But AJ Styles should just immediately outclass him. And then he should have to fight dirty. Or... risk his body as the only way to get an advantage. I used to really hate Sami Zayn until he turned heel. I don't think he'll ever be a top guy, but I think he's a great mid-tier guy. Wasn't really a fan of him in NXT. But he knows what he's doing. I love KO. I love Kevin Owens. From Quebec, that's where I am right now. I think he's one of the best guys in wrestling by far. He's so witty. He's so good off the cuff. That extra speed, that helps out. Alright, are you guys actually going to attack? They're level 1, so maybe they won't attack each other. Oh god, now they're stupid. And they're just going to miss. Oh. But I think their health is lower now. Those patented Shane McMahon punches. Whoa, ducks it out. Boss Man's not going to take that. El Generico. Sami Zayn using speed and agility, but not getting anywhere with it. Daniel Bryan looking pretty ripped. I think it's kind of a mistake to only have Daniel Bryan wrestle at WrestleMania. Unless they've been sticking him at house shows. You might... Like, you know, ring rust is a real thing, man. Should have kept the mask in name. No masked wrestler will ever get over in the WWF. Only Rey Mysterio. Because he had a personality. I don't think they see it. They like that face. It's an old face. And they want to own it. Oh, the ref is down. Ref bump. Now Shane McMahon can use those closed fist punches. Oh, that Kevin Owens body model is way too buff for what he should be. Ooh, big elbow to the back. He's targeting the back of the neck, going for a paralyzer. Going for a stinger. This match might take forever because it's a tag match. Let's see. Is Daniel Bryan wrestling house shows? I really, really hope he is. He's gotta get back into ring shape. Because he's coming back for WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan booking house shows. Oh, these are old news. 2018. Daniel Bryan wrestling house shows. Oh boy. Daniel Bryan is back. Now what? Says the ringer.com. He's just gonna... I think he's just gonna wrestle at WrestleMania. So what are the other mysteries of WrestleMania we need to know right now? Who will be Braun Strowman's partner? Who will be Braun Strowman's partner? At least Sammy has a good face. That's right, he's got a good face. He's got a good facey face. He's got a good face for a face. So who could be Strowman's tag partner? No one? They could use this to have a big return. Will it be a big man? Will it be somebody small? Will it be funny? I think it's going to be a nostalgic return. I think it'll be like... Well, there's that huge guy down in NXT. I don't know his name. He kind of looks like Braun. People are saying Bobby Lashley. Yeah, I could see him fitting into the tag division. Elias coming... Does Elias have a match in the card? Is he going to be in the Battle Royal? This is Sportskeeda's fantasy picks. I could see that. And they have some Big Show. That would be so boring. Oh, that's probably what it's going to be, Jeremy. It's going to be Big Show. Oh, no. Oh, God. Like, I'm glad Big Show's in shape. I'm glad he's a spokesman for the company and stuff. He's signed a new contract. I guess it's like it's a house show attraction. I would go maybe to Rey Mysterio. That's another Sportskeeda pick. Why not? He said he won't be at WrestleMania, so he probably won't. They could be a fun duo. Maybe Braun throwing Rey Mysterio around as a weapon. Bray Wyatt. I think Bray Wyatt would bring Braun Strowman down. It would help Bray, but Braun doesn't need him. Braun's gone so much farther than Bray. Bray Wyatt and Paul Heyman are kind of similar to me. They've got a good speaking style, but then after a while, it just kind of amounts to nothing. It's just same stuff over and over again. Although Paul Heyman is still a way better speaker than Bray Wyatt. At least what he says makes sense. Double underhook, suplex by Sami Zayn. El Generico. How about he just wins it by himself? That'd be fun. And then he's the tag champion, and everything is a handicap match. That builds up Braun, but it also ruins your tag division. Because now Braun Strowman is making all of your tag division look super weak. Oh, Shane McMahon, of course he would come in there and cheat. Oh, he's doing his horrible punches. I hate his punches. Remember those really bad ones he would chuck at Randy Orton? I saw some of those. Ooh, horrible. Learn, man. You need to learn. When are we starting off? Well, all right, what's The Miz have to say on Twitter about WrestleMania? As I sit at WrestleMania, I can't help but think about my selfless wife. This time last year, she's fighting by my side. Now she's at home taking care of our child. That's nice. What a heel. The only thing heel about him is that his wife is super hot. Star of the Marine 5. Oh my God, is Kurt Hennig's kid also in the ring? And Bowie Dallas and Maurice and Kurt Hawkins, are they all in the ring? Whoa. That's nuts. I wish Becky Lynch got one to push. She's, you know, she's like one of those super-go-lucky faces that isn't annoying at all. Well, I didn't realize how cool the ring announcer tables were out there. Sami Zayn taking on everybody. Kevin Owens will not be left out. It's Japanese rules. 20 counts. You won't be able to slam out of it. There's no rope breaks out here. Daniel Bryan is going to rip your leg out of its socket. Yeah, no match for Elias. He'll probably just be in the Battle Royal, unless he's Braun's tag partner. No match for... Who's the other one that he mentions? Sure enough, Bray Wyatt on here. What is he, in the pre-show maybe? Not a huge card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2 Battle Royals. 11 matches and 2 Battle Royals. Battle Royals are short. The longest thing is just going to take is for people to get into the ring. That's about it, really. But who's on the pre-show? WrestleMania 34 pre-show. The Mirror. Oh God, I'm only going to the Mirror. And for you know they're going to be loading up a video. Of course they are. I'm going to cancel that. All right, WrestleMania pre-show. So WrestleMania tonight is starting 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Down to New Orleans to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Midnight in the UK it starts. Wow, so were they there again in 2014? That's when they did the big 75,000 WrestleMania 30. It was a good WrestleMania. Daniel Bryan going back. Stop loading videos. The Mirror. And then they just list off all the ways you can watch it on your PS3 or PS4. What the heck? AJ Styles and Shinsuke, that's going to be so good. I can't believe we're getting that match. 205 Live Championship? What's that right now? Or that'll be the first thing on the pre-show? Okay, get me off the stupid Mirror and the dumb... I'm going to go to Reddit. WrestleMania 34 Reddit. I love Reddit. No videos, no clickbait. Just what you are actually interested in. Oh, Daniel Bryan and Sami Zayn. How good of a match would that be? So, WrestleMania 34 match card. They're going to start with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That's pre-show's 205 Live Championship. Tournament final for the vacant WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Oh, I can't believe they lost Neville. Just so they could promote that idiot... Enzo. He was good. I mean, he brought in ratings, man. And he's good on the mic, but apparently he was a big dick. And then he gets in trouble for a rape allegation. And then you investigate the person that made this allegation. And then her weird, trashy friend who came on and made a video defending Enzo, saying that the girl sent him a text saying, "Oh, look who I just had sex with." So... And you kick a guy out for that? I mean, he seems like he was trouble, but he was talented. Neville, I loved Neville. He was such a good heel, too. I found, he was like an annoying babyface. He reminded me of those people that are obsessed with going to the swimming pool and jumping off diving boards. Like geocaching. But he was... actually, so look, both Battle Royals are going to be in the pre-show, too. They're going to be before before 205... Before the 205 Live one. Raw plus SmackDown for the Battle Royals. For the giant memorial trophy. Who cares? That's where everybody will go. So the good thing about the Battle Royal is we'll see who's probably not going to show up later. So if you see like Bray Wyatt in there, Elias, then they're probably not going to be Braun Strowman's partner. Ding dong. Let's do Charlotte Asuka. I don't really care about any of those. Oh, we'll do AJ and Nakamura. Charlotte Asuka. Oh, yeah, and then we have the Kurt Angle, Rousey, Triple H, McMahon match. That's going to be cringy. Ronda Rousey's been awful, I think. The trophy does look weird. The best use of that trophy is when Bret Hart used it as a weapon because he's being a big crybaby. He's a big crybaby. Even though I love Bret Hart. That's what he's really good at. Maybe a whiner. Rousey, I don't think really gets how to speak like a wrestler, how to speak entertainment. She's just so happy to be there. She needs to get over that. Oh, the Usos? Usos and New Day would be a great match, and then you throw in the Bludgeon Brothers. I don't know about triple threat tag team. I don't really like triple threat much. Unless they're short. It's too much people hanging out on the outside. Is Aaron Sheamus versus Braun Strowman to be determined? Charlotte and Asuka is going to be super special. I hope. Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, Rusev. Ooh. They've made Bobby Roode not that interesting. Making him a face was really stupid. Rusev would be great in that. He's so good. So talented. People love him. And WWE goes so... It's like they try to make him... they try to push him down. And he's just so talented. He can't be denied. Which is funny. He's a big guy. And people love him. Oh my God. Sami Zayn doing everything he can to take out Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan's got a lot of fight in him. He's been waiting years to get back to this. Toe-to-toe. Beard versus Beard. And a big boot. Wins it, but a dropkick. Comes back. Daniel Bryan can't capitalize. Too tired. Here's a funny comment on Reddit. Now that they're at WrestleMania, what are they going to point to? Oh, there'll be a sign there. Maybe they'll just point to the ground. I'm sure we'll see a Demon battle, of course. Rusev, yeah, he's so good. AJ Shinsuke. What's the actual schedule, though? Who's going to be the... Hopefully it's AJ Shinsuke third from last, and then they have a downer match second to last. Triple H. I think Triple H thinks that people really want to see him at WrestleMania, but I've never really been into his matches at all, even when he was in his prime. He was good, he was solid. But he's... There we go, Sami Zayn and Shane have a dance-off to end it. Daniel Bryan couldn't hold up. Probably because he's afraid his body would snap. They win it. All right, what should we do next? 34 minutes, 9 seconds for the Boston Crab. The Boston Crab. Let's see. I want to see Charlotte and Asuka. Charlotte and Asuka. Where is Charlotte? He's definitely good at running NXT. Yep. How do you reduce them? How do you get rid of them? Probably just back up. Yes. Back up. There we go. Sure. We should put them in a cage, maybe. That'd be kind of fun. How do you remove people from... There we go. Z. Asuka. We think we need to have Asuka here so that Charlotte enters second. Let's keep it legit. Asuka. I love Asuka. She has that it factor. She just knows how to present herself in a way that is so interesting. Looks realistic. Explosive. Inventive. She's so good. At the Big Garden. Charlotte versus Asuka. I don't like Asuka's theme though. Yeah, I like what Triple H is doing with NXT. Triple H realized, all right, right now the only thing competing with WWE is indie wrestling. So they just made their own indie wrestling with NXT. Genius. I like the way your pecs move. Pec moves. Yeah, I don't like her theme. Oh, Asuka is jacked. Jacked out. Charlotte coming out to her salsa theme. Let's see, WrestleMania rumors. Or Japanese matches? Yeah, man. She just has such a intriguing look about her. Why is she coming out to a cha-cha? I think this is going to be it for Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is going to win for sure. Asuka will probably beat Charlotte. And then move over to SmackDown. Charlotte's a SmackDown champion, right? Oh! Did you hear the sound of that? Maybe Charlotte could go kind of back to heel. She's sort of a tweener right now. See, Charlotte is a good example of Japanese women wrestlers. Yeah, I've heard that too. And they've been, I mean, they've been pushing this women are as equal since like the 90s. They had fantastic women wrestling. Pretty serious stuff over there. Charlotte is a good example of how just because you're a face doesn't mean you have to smile like an idiot. She was a great heel in NXT, and then they made her a face in the main roster. And then she was doing the, I'm nice, everywhere, which is what WWE does with all of their women competitors. They'll be backstage scowling at each other, and then when they show you the pre-match promo, everyone's smiling, heel or face. It's so stupid. It's like Vince says, I want them to look attractive. Women smile. It's great. So Charlotte became a face, and she was doing the bland baby face. I'm smiling at everybody. And then she realized that wasn't working. I heard on some show, maybe Jericho show or something. She just started saying how she just went back to more of that heel personality. And if you look at Steve Austin or The Rock, a face doesn't need to be a bland idiot. What they can do is you can still be a badass. It's just the heel should be a badass towards the crowd, whereas a face should be a badass towards the heel. You're just trying to you're trying to be the avatar for the crowd. That means don't be bland and boring. Do you think Bayley would turn heel? It'd be really interesting to see her as one, but I mean, isn't she just the most facey face you've ever seen? She's the female John Cena. Little girls like her, everyone likes her, and they booked her so terribly. Just made her seem like such a loser. Unless you work with that and you try to build her long term, coming on a big Rocky-like comeback. She's so low now. It'd be nice to really build her up. Oof. The only thing I can see dragging this match down is that they tend to overscript the women's matches. And then when they have any problems, they this is on the snap suplex. Or maybe that was a snap DDT. I don't know. Charlotte's up, Asuka's down. But she's back up even after that knee to the face. That woke her up. So when they have problems, it tends to really... It makes the botch more apparent. But Asuka will be there. I mean, she's not a long-time veteran. I think she got into wrestling kind of late, but... She's wrestled a Japanese style for a long time. She shouldn't have an issue. If there is a problem, I think she'll... Oh, how do you like that? You like that, Charlotte? What are you going to do now? Give up? Give up? Give up? What are the rumors? Carmella might cash in? Oh, yeah. I don't know about Carmella. She seems like she was a good Money in the Bank holder, but... If you just walk around with it and say, I've got... She, like, brags on Twitter about how long she's had it for. That's not good. That just means you haven't found a way to cash it in yet. It's almost time for another Money in the Bank. They had Baron Corbin cash in and lose. Look like a loser. Says she's twice tried and failed to ambush Charlotte. I mean, Seth Rollins had that big, what is this game? Zaxor? This is Fire Pro Wrestling World. Fire Pro is a really long time wrestling franchise from like the NES days, Super Nintendo. It's known as like the most hardcore simulation wrestling game out there. And they just put out this version on PC, and then you can go to Steam Workshop and you can download all these creative characters. Pretty cool, eh, Zach? You know what I hate is when people... I hope I didn't title mine too clickbaity. I really don't want to do that. But you know how some people will... they're like, watch WrestleMania live, and then you go and it's not. It's like this. I put in the title. This is a game. Ooh, oh, Charlotte's taking her up top. What's she gonna do? An iron claw up there? The death claw. Setting her up for some submissions, weakening her down. Look at the animation on Charlotte's face. A big slap. A belly to belly. Take that, Bailey. Too tired to capitalize. A big kick. A chop. They're going toe to toe. Chest to face. Asuka with a big kick. Charlotte down. Yeah, Zach, it's really cheap. It's on Steam Early Access. It's been on Early Access for a year. Might not be Early Access anymore, but they've had versions for PS2, Sega Saturn. You can do Battle Royals and Royal Rumbles. You can have six people in the ring at the same time, I think. 6 or 8. We've got a winner. It's Asuka. You know that's what's happening in WrestleMania tonight. I can't believe Asuka and Nakamura won the Royal Rumble. If that wasn't signaling a change for how WWE is going to go, I don't know what is. 14 minutes, wins with a flying cross. Armbreaker. Charlotte probably turn heel, go to Raw. Asuka switch over to SmackDown. Fantastic. Let's check out, how about we go AJ Styles versus Nakamura. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. Nakamura's entrance at WrestleMania. AJ Styles at WrestleMania. Oh my God. It's going to be so good. Shinsuke versus Charlotte. Yeah. Let's watch that. Versus AJ Styles. We got this one or this one in red. Well, they got his Styles Clash. Peel Body Buster. We need the Styles Clash, baby. They'll probably wear all white. They always wear white for big events. Oops. Hey. Jay. Yeah, this is the main event. This is the real main event. Because Brock Lesnar is fun to watch, but like we just saw these matches. How many times are him and Roman Reigns gonna face each other? Roman Reigns is in every WrestleMania main event. He's in every Royal Rumble, Final 4, Final 2. And he just keeps losing. Alright, Shinsuke. Oh, man. I love Shinsuke's debut with a live violin. That was so well done. This will be so good. Nakamura, I think he's kind of up or down. Depending on whether he's into it or not, but I mean, he's probably going to be winning a title at WrestleMania. Yeah. He poops his own hand out. How about AJ Styles' debut at the Royal Rumble? Did that not give you chills? And I think at the time WWE didn't think he was going to get a reaction. People won't know who he is. He's never been on WWE. Yeah, wrong. Wrong, buddy. Your product is generally so bad, people watch other stuff and they know all about this guy. Fight. Looks like Final Fight whenever a fight comes up. Oof. A big reversal. Oh, too defensive, these guys. Look at the size of AJ's head. They got his awesome mom haircut. This is going to be real good. Boom, a European uppercut. AJ Styles is so great. Just perfect. Best wrestler in the world. Although I don't watch a lot of Japanese wrestling. He's the best wrestler in the WWE, that's for sure. A scoop slam! One of the most boring moves ever. I love that little clap before the European European uppercut. Ooh, hard knees from the Hooerang of WWE. That's a Tekken 3 reference for you. That hair. Both of them. What if AJ Styles shaved the sides of his head? I don't think he'd ever do that. He's a good old boy. Not like AJ Styles. He's so genuine. Ugh. You think the punch is going to keep the King of Strong style down? No more body slams. That move shit'll died with the 80s. Whenever you see somebody do a body slam, you know they're probably not really good. Body slam. Ooh, elbow to the back of the head. Gonna cause a concussion. Got brain damage. Oh, snap arm drag. Oh, a kick. Kick reversal. Nakamura blocks it. Another body slam. Who's the king of the body slam here? Punch, punch. Oh, who's going to go for it? These stiff shots to the brain. He seems cool. Which one, Naka or AJ? Oh, to the back of the knee. That's gotta hurt. Dragon screw to the leg. He's down. Nakamura doesn't know where he is, but reacts on instinct to elbow out of that grapple.
5 minutes gone.
Nakamura with quick strikes. Pulls AJ out. What's he going for here? What's he setting him up for? Nothing. AJ's not tired yet. Trying to whip out the power moves. Not going to happen at this stage of the match. Both men fired up. It misses an elbow. A knee to the back of the head. Will Nakamura be able to capitalize after that big missed elbow drop? Takes him down for a little bit of MMA style submission. I miss the sound of the mat, the WCW mats. They're so loud. Ugh. Into the corner. What can he do? A takedown. But AJ Styles uses those technical skills and the will to get out. But will Nakamura's strikes be enough to keep AJ down? AJ not getting up to his feet as fast as he was before. Another body slam. Just need Paul Heyman out here counting the body slams. Styles trying to protect himself. Nakamura with whatever that's called in MMA. And he pressed the advantage. A forearm to the brain. To the frontal lobe. An elbow to the kidneys. A stomp to the knee. An elbow to the head. Hope you know your biology. These guys going toe to toe. A Frankensteiner. A Frankensteiner. This was time changing the channel back and forth. Yeah, if we change the channel right now, what will we be watching? It's Sting. It's Sting. Sting's down from the rafters. I remember the first time, I didn't really know anything about WCW. And I turned on I thought Mr. Perfect had just retired from wrestling in the 90s. And then I flip over and I see Kurt Hennig walking down the aisle. His name's Kurt Hennig. And he's still wrestling. And everyone's here? The big boss man's here? Hulk Hogan? What the hell's going on? Good old TBS. Everybody had TBS. Whereas not everybody had the channel to watch Raw. You'd watch WCW for the opening bits. I love their undercard a lot more. The Cruiserweights, Chris Jericho. I loved watching Kurt Hennig. He was my favorite. And then when the main event came, you'd just flip over to Raw because they actually had good wrestlers in the main event. And then WCW would always end in a schmoz and it would just be Hogan and Nash wasting time. Those guys were the kings of the soft style, especially Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash said, you don't learn how to work until you work hurt. And I think he carried that with him throughout the rest of his career. How can I work and do the least amount as possible? He had a lot of charisma, though. And I think, Hogan turning to the NWO, a super kick. Everyone's favorite move. Or an NWO beatdown. Yeah, it's just everything. Every match ended with an NWO beatdown, which was interesting at first, and then 2 years of it, where it's just Vincent and Scott Norton and Horace Hogan coming out. Buff Bagwell. I think who cares? What they lacked was a strong WCW force to fight back. What they should have done was they should have had the Four Horsemen be toe-to-toe with the NWO. And had like Sting join the Four Horsemen, and maybe Lex Luger, and Diamond Dallas Page, and Goldberg could be a lone wolf. We didn't need anybody, but still would. He could be the Steve Austin. What they should have done. But they ended up just making the NWO too powerful. Everything was about the NWO. And it was just boring. Everybody wanted to be in it. All these jobbers. Like, once Vincent was in it, he's good to have as a crony that you can send in and get beat up while Hogan runs away. But, he's awful. You see what he does now? He's the king of the hustle. Shows up at events, and he has this little banner that says, $1 Million Man with Vincent, and he just covers up the $1 Million Man thing, or sometimes he doesn't, and he just leaves that out, and it's just him. So you think that Ted DiBiase went to the bathroom or something. And there you go, AJ Styles. Will AJ Styles return? That would be brutal. This is Nakamura's time. He needs to win here, or he needs to chase it. He needs to win WrestleMania. Otherwise, where does he go from there? He needs to win this so that AJ Styles can try to win back. Wins with a Firebird Splash, and then a pinfall. All right, let's see our main event. Unless there were any other matches we wanted to run here. Nah. Let's go Roman Reigns, the big dog. Flat out. Roman Reigns. A Superman punch. He's Superman. Superman even punch people. Who cares about Superman? Superman sucks. Versus the Beast. Finishing move, F5. His finishing move is... What does F5 do on the keyboard again? I don't want to press it and have this thing close. I got 2 Brock Lesnar's. Oh, he's standing up. 6'3", 286. I got that right. Mounted elbow, back mount punches. Oklahoma Stampede, large rolling DDT, multi-belly to back. Multi-belly to back for sure I want in there. Back mount punches, mounted elbow. He's not going to do his belly to backs. He's got to do multiple belly to backs. Superman is so boring. Alright, Brock and Roman. Oh, man. I want Roman to win and just turn so heel. Come out on Raw again with all the boos with his belt. They just let him be himself, you know? Bland it. Bland it. Bland it. Bland it. Boom. Boo. Boo, boo. The big dog. It's his yard. And maybe Undertaker will show up behind him. Oh, isn't John Cena and the Undertaker wrestling now? Oh, Roman takes it on. I love the beginning of Brock Lesnar scene. Oh, no Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's been beat up. They found him in the back dressing room. Someone stuffed a donut down his throat. The big dog versus the Beast. That's perfect. Charles Robinson on steroids says, let's go. Oh, Brock with a big punch. Oof. Strength. Oh, he phases right through him. Look at these 2 big dogs. He's a big, fluffy dog. Tattoos. They even got the tattoos right. Because the thing with these Japanese games is they just put in everything in the. They take it from the characters you're gonna make. You know, they put the Brock Lesnar tattoo in the edit suite, and then they just let you do it. That's how they avoid it. Undertaker didn't answer John Cena's call. Oh my God, he's gonna come out for WrestleMania. Undertaker's last bunch of WrestleMania matches have been bad because they keep putting him with big wrestlers. He can't lift Brock. Too big. Bray Wyatt was okay. Got his win back. The big dog. That was a pretty lame one too. Oh man, is he gonna come out as the American Badass because he took off all his Undertaker clothes last WrestleMania? Oh, it's gonna be brutal. I wonder if Brock's done. Will Shane turn heel? Kind of is a heel. The Rock? Oh, we don't need The Rock this time. We don't need The Rock. Who will come to the Battle Royal? Yeah, it's you know, he was great. He had a good run. But he's... Especially against a big... Maybe you put him against somebody small, but John Cena's a big guy. I mean, John Cena will help you. I'm sure he knows how to move his body in a way to make it easier on The Undertaker. But he's probably heavy. He's got that big upper body. And his little tiny bottom half. And his little jorts. Cage Side Siege is suggesting that as many as 5 WWE titles could change hands. Wow. Roman over Lesnar for sure. Nakamura over AJ. I think so. Asuka over Charlotte? Sure. Braun winning the tag titles. Orton going on a vacation. They think is going to drop the U.S. title. Give it to Rusev. But then you got that whole Rusev Bulgarian U.S. champion thing again. Goldberg to compete is a rumor. What? As Braun's partner? Why? I think Goldberg's return was handled so well. That's all we need. You think they're going to have a soccer player? LA Galaxy striker Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, no. I don't know who that is. But what, he might show up as Braun's partner or maybe in the Battle Royal? Oh, but he's also playing a game, so that's not going to happen. What a stupid rumor. Oh, maybe Heyman will turn on Brock? That's an interesting one. I like Roman on it. If they could just let Roman talk. You think when maybe if Vince dies, then Triple H will allow the wrestlers to speak for themselves again? I think he might. I think he gets it. Ditch the writing team. Taker versus Cena is off. Dream match. Ooh, oh my god, they think it'll be a WrestleMania 35? How old will Undertaker be by then? They don't need... Yeah, I don't think they have time for this match. Oh no. What if he comes back as the American Badass? Ugh. With like a scraggly Kid Rock. Ugh. That'll suck. Oh no. Kid Rock probably telling people, don't get your kids immunized. Oh, Brock Lesnar with a suicide dive. You're not going to see that. It's quite Japanese. The Samoan with a drop. Roman's looking tired. I liked Reigns and Lesnar's match. Was that last year? No, a couple years ago when Seth came in. When Brock just went right after Roman and they just countered each other. And Roman said in some interview, probably with Jericho, that it was, you know, Brock and Heyman when they were planning out the match, because they obviously have way more years in the business and have more clout, and there's two of them. They dictated it, and they said, yeah, the crowd just wants to see Roman get beat up. So Roman got beat up, but he took it. Oh, oh my God, he did his stupid Hancock. The only Hancock I want to see is Miss Hancock, Stacy Keibler. The Superman headbutt. What's he gonna do? And does Kid Rock really believe this? I don't know. I just assumed he did. That's my guess. Jericho is 100% certain on plans for The Undertaker. Oh man. Why has Cena been calling him out? He did that weird promo at Raw 25. Cena keeps calling him out. I really don't like the Cena promos to Undertaker. He just sounds like a screaming idiot. Here's what Jericho has to say. Taker loves it, but guess which character Vince McMahon loves? Undertaker. It's his greatest creation. I'll be the devil's advocate, you guys. I would feel a little disappointed if it was the American Badass, because that'll be Undertaker, no that entrance. There'd be an entrance like that in wrestling. In my opinion, it feels as though if it were the American Badass, it would be a little bit of a downer. Yes, that's right. American Badass was such a short time. And people aren't... Jericho makes a good point. They haven't had any video packages about it. No one's talked about it. No one's been reminded. This is gonna be... We'll see. I was never really a huge Undertaker fan. I like that he was... You know, I like that he was loyal to the WWF and he gave them somebody to hang their hat on, and he's a loyal soldier. He's wrestled a lot of crappy matches and put up with a lot of crap feuds, and has always been there for them. I hate his promos, almost always. He doesn't have anything to do. Yeah. Ooh, Brock. Giving Roman some cauliflower ears. Oh, punch, 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 punchy punch. Is it the Attitude Era all over again? Brock with a flying body splash? Come on, Brock. Where's that shooting star press you promised us? Make it this year, buddy. What if he intentionally botches the shooting star press and then Roman capitalizes it? Or Roman's down. Brock goes for a shooting star press, so Roman rolls away. He's like, I know his range. He won't be able to hit me from that far. Da-da-da-da-da. What? That's it! The big dog! The big dog does it! Would you look at that? Nice music, Roman. Oh, yeah. Well, happy WrestleMania Day. Happy Rusev Day. I'll be watching as much as I can. I'll be paying attention. Or maybe, I don't know if I'll be watching the results while I play. But that was WrestleMania results. Can I remember who it said won? Alright, Jeremy. See you later. Thanks for clicking and hanging while I watched that video. Wrestling in the Attitude Era was kind of bad. They were great wrestlers, but up and down the card, yeah, great wrestlers. Oh yeah, it's because the matches were short. There were a lot of punchy kicky. There was a lot of outside brawling. The undercard was pretty lame until you got Dean Malenko and Jericho and Eddie Guerrero up there. And Chris Benoit. And Perry Saturn. But before then, that's why I would always prefer to play Revenge rather than WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy's got a better roster. Because I don't want to play as like Al Snow and Too Cool and Rikishi and all that crap. You know, Revenge had such a good roster. Alright, that's it. Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar. We know what's going to happen unless there's a big swerve. And what? Undertaker? No. No, the Undertaker won't come down. Okay, I'll see you later. Enjoy WrestleMania tonight. Arm bar. Arm drag. Russian arm bar. Lithuanian arm drag. Alright, I'll see you.